What's good, everybody? My name is Cole. Welcome back to Cole Sports. And obviously, our season has come to an end of the hands of Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it was a good game. 31-23, an offensive game, surprisingly. I thought, if we had a chance to win, it was going to be 20-13. If we're going to be completely honest. Maybe not 2013, but we had to keep them 20 or under. But this was a good game. It was a great game to watch. Great game. Just in general. Even for fans who obviously aren't a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan or a Washington fan, just to watch. And Heinicke put on one heck of a show. 26 for 44, 306 yards, 1 touchdown, not 1 interception, and he got 1 rushing touchdown. Insane. I don't know how he does it. Even just escaping, I don't even know how he does it. Then he's injured, and he comes back, and he just almost helps us win. It's actually insane. That game honestly could have gone to overtime if we were just able to score and get that 2-point conversion on that final drive, but we couldn't. So, we came this far. He got 46 rushing yards, and he led the team in rushing. Gibson 31, McKissick, Steven Sims, they had 5 and 4. So, rushing, didn't really give Antonio Gibson a lot. Didn't give Peyton Barber a carry. But Gibson, a little limited today. Didn't look, you could see him limping a lot this game. So, you could see him in pain just a little bit. Even though Cam Sims had, 3 drops, he still had 100 yards. 7 receptions, 100 yards. Terry McLaurin was 6 receptions, 75 yards. Logan Thomas was 74, 5 receptions. So, a heck of a game from these receivers, man. And, that's what Heinicke can do. He can sling the ball down. He can get the ball out quick. And if he just had time, lots more time in the pocket, I don't know. Maybe we could have got some more things done. But, hey. It was a good game by him, good effort. It was gutsy, man. And, that's what we like to see. And we're most likely going to bring him back. He wants to be back here in Washington. So we'll see what we'll do there at the quarterback position. But when you look at this defense, it was very, very inconsistent. Times we're like, this is actually this is a great play. The forced fumble, we actually putting pressure on Tom Brady. And then we're getting lucky with these Chris Godwin drops. And lots of these pressures and the sacks. But, then we go ahead and we give up these long passes for 20, 30 yards. The Cameron Brate, out of all people, it's not even Gronk, not even Mike Evans. But, and Chase Young did suffer injury, but we should be good. He should be good. I think it was a mild ankle sprain, but it should be good, obviously, because he gets rested up during the off season. And so does everybody else, injury. Alex Smith. We'll see what happens during this offseason, see what his decision comes down to. If he does retire, obviously Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin, and all these other guys, then the Buccaneers. That's, again, back to this defense. At the time watching this game, it looked like Cameron Brate was the guy who was killing us out of all people. But it was Mike Evans, statistically. 119 yards, 6 receptions, even coming off that injury, which is insane. I don't know how it was Mike Evans out of all people, but it is what it is. It's not is what it is, but he killed us. He killed us. Cameron Brate, 80 yards. Chris Godwin, 79. Antonio Brown, 49. They got all the weapons in the world, man. All the weapons in the world. Rob didn't even catch a pass this game. They didn't even catch a pass. I think he had 1 target, and that was in the end zone. Bostic pushed him out, so he didn't get it. So, that's what you get when you're talking about the GOAT in this Buccaneers offense. You're getting a heck of a lot of weapons, and it's hard to keep up because then you're, I said this in the Keys to Victory. Then you're looking at, you're getting your linebackers on receivers. You're getting your linebackers on, great tight ends. So, it does all that. Tom Brady, 22 for 40, 381 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interception. So he had a great game too. Leonard Fournette, 93 yards. Antonio Brown had 22 yards on that 1 carry. Keshawn Vaughn on 21 yards. Tom Brady, -2 yards. I guess because of the sack. Or the kneels. Kneels, that would make sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Because sacks don't count as runs. But yeah. But no. this team put up a heck of a fight this whole season, going 7-9, making the playoffs, winning the division, and you just cannot wait to see what this team has next year and years on, because we're building something here in Washington under Ron Rivera, Jack Del Rio, and Scott Turner. Hopefully everything gets fixed in the hierarchies of Dan Snyder in that ownership. But this was a great first season under Ron Rivera, and I hope to make this next season better. And that starts by hopefully, making some good moves in the offseason. And by that, offseason talk, that will be coming out soon. Again, when it comes to the offseason, I'll be talking about trades, I'll be talking about drafts, I'll be talking about the free agency, and we'll start off free agency, because obviously that does come first, free agency, and then the draft. But we'll talk about some positionals when it comes to free agency. The 7-round mock draft will be out soon, and then after I'm done with free agency talk, we'll get into some scouting necessary and talking about who I want at some specific positions, and we'll do some mock drafts along the way until we get to next season. And as the 2020 NFC East champions, Washington football team, our season's done. We're out, and I am too for the season. Peace out. I'll be back for some off-season talk.